Each of you have been chosen to be here to share this special occasion, to be with them as they declare their commitment to each other through their wedding vows. Who gives Elysha to be married to Dave today? Please be seated. The first reading is going to be by Dave's sister Jess today. So I'd like to invite her up for that reading.
On Love by Thomas Kempis. Love is a mighty power, a great and complete good. Love alone lightens every burden and makes rough places smooth. It bears every hardship as though it were nothing, and renders all bitterness sweet and acceptable. Nothing is sweeter than love, nothing stronger, nothing higher, nothing wider, nothing more pleasant, nothing fuller or better in heaven or earth, for love is born of God. Love flies, runs, and leaps for joy. It is free and unrestrained. Love knows no limits, but ardently transcends all bounds. Love feels no burdens, takes no account of toil, attempts things beyond its strength. Love sees nothing as impossible, for it feels able to achieve all things. It is strange and effective, while those who lack love faint and fail. Love is not fickle and sentimental, nor is it intent on vanities. Like a living flame and a burning torch, it surges upward and surely surmounts every obstacle.
Our second reading today will be by Elysha's Uncle Scott. I'd like to invite him up.
The miracle of love. Love doesn't mean that you will never feel pain or live a life free from care. It doesn't mean that you will never be hurt or that your life will be perfect, every moment consumed by happiness. Love does mean that you will always have a companion, someone to help you through the difficult times and rejoice with you in the times of celebration. Love does mean that each argument is followed by a time of forgiveness, and each time of sorrow is far outweighed by all the tender moments spent in each other's arms. Love is the miracle that can take two lives and mold them into one. Take two souls and bind them for life. Take two hearts and fill them with enough passion and tenderness to last a lifetime. Love is a blessing that will lead you down life's most beautiful path.
A marriage is not always easy. If you ask people who've been married, communication is definitely the key. The I love yous are easy, but the I made a mistake or I'm sorry is not always easy. Today, each of your moms have a rose for you, which I'd like to give to you now. So I'd like to invite Dawn and Chris to please come up and hand them the rose. If you would take this with both of you and put your rose in here, and if you would each hold that together. We all know that a rose symbolizes love, and today, you along with your family have filled this vase with your love. After these flowers have passed, you will take them out, and you will put this vase in your home in a very predominant place where you can always see it. And on those days where you just want to say I love you, or you're looking for the words to say I'm sorry, just take a flower, just from the garden or anywhere it may come from, and put it in the rose, and put it into the vase, and let that be your unspoken words to each other. It's important that there's a way for you to communicate without words, as you know we do all the time. So this vase now will be placed in your home to be in a place you can see forever. And remember, that's always where you can say I love you, even if you haven't seen each other through the day.
As you come to join your lives together at this wedding ceremony, you are also joining your two families together. Marriages require the love and dedication of both the husband and wife, but the love and support of their families as well. What Elysha and Dave do here today affects the lives of others almost as profoundly as it affects their own. They have families whose relationships will be enriched and with whom they now embark on a new adventure, including the family and friends gathered here today and those of us in memory. We all will support this marriage through both the good times and the challenges they may face in the future. We celebrate their joy, their love, and lift up their expectations for the future together. Chris and Bob, do you offer your support and love for both your son Dave and his wife to be Elysha? If so, answer, we do.
We do.
Clinton and Don, do you offer your support and love for both your daughter Elysha and her husband to be Dave? If so, answer, we do.
We do.
As you have witnessed Elysha and Dave's parents' affirmations of this marriage, do those gathered here today promise to lend support as family and friends? If so, answer, we will.
We will.
Elysha and Dave, the vows you're about to take represent the promises we make to each other on a daily basis. Not just today, but always. The vows you take today have been a daily part of your unmarried lives together and will continue to be part of your marriage. You stand here today surrounded by the beauty of nature, your family, your friends, and the ties that bind us all together. Do you both freely choose to make this promise of marriage to each other? If so, say I do as I ask you. Dave?
I do.
Elysha?
I do.
And with the rings?
This one.
Both are quick. Dave and Elysha, these rings are a symbol of your love you have for each other. Oftentimes, many people think of the rings as a precious metal, a beautiful gem, a sparkling symbol of your love. But consider what we offer the ring ourselves. A ring without a finger will fall to the ground or lay in a jewelry box. What really makes the ring special is yourselves. By accepting these rings from your beloved, you wear your husband or wife's promise of love each day. Your hand and their love become one, both needing each other. As you look at each other's hands, remember these are the hands that will lift you up, nurture you when you're weak, and care for you as you grow older together. Today, these are the hands that lead you to a new life together. Dave, please place the ring on Elysha's hand and repeat after me. I, David, take you, Elysha, to be my wedded wife. I promise to you before our family and friends to be your loving and faithful husband through good times and bad times. I promise to always love you through sickness and in health. I promise to love you and cherish you above all others for the rest of the days of our lives.
for the rest of the days of our lives.
I, Elysha,
I, Elysha,
take you, Dave,
take you, Dave,
to be my wedded husband.
to be my wedded husband.
I promise to you,
I promise to you,
before our family and friends,
for our family and friends,
to be your loving and faithful wife,
to be your loving and faithful wife,
through good times and bad times.
through good times and bad times.
I promise to always love you,
I promise to always love you,
through sickness and in health.
through sickness and health.
I promise to love and cherish you,
I promise to love and cherish you
above all others,
above all others,
for the rest of the days of our lives.
the rest of the days of our lives.
Elysha and Dave have also chosen to share their own personal vows with each other at this time.
A wise author once wrote, "We're all a little weird, life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in a mutual weirdness and call it love." Since I met you, I don't think anyone could describe us better. You're my best friend. You're the person I turn to when things are great and when things get bad. I promise to always be there for you and to make you smile. To make you smile. To be your biggest fan, your toughest critic, and most importantly, your best friend. I'll always be right by your side no matter what. And I promise to always kiss you goodnight.
David, I love you today, and for all the days we've spent together, I love you even more. You are the source of happiness at the end of every day, and the smile I need when I'm taking life too serious. You are the calming force and the generous person, and I am so grateful to have you in my life. To me, you are and forever will be my husband and my truest, greatest commitment. I love you.
Cherish these words always from your hearts, and think of them often during the marriage.
Today, Elysha and Dave, before we came here today, wrote a message to each other on a stone. Today, we consider a pond of water. On the surface, where it looks to be consistent and unchanged. When you skip a pebble across the pond, ripples spread out, changing all the waters in the pond. The ripples spread through the pond, rebounding and bumping into one another, and dissipate slowly. In some small way, the pond will never be the same. We have a similar effect. Every action we take, every choice that we make, sends a ripple of effects throughout the reality of our life. Small acts make small ripples. Big acts make big ripples. What you do impacts others. What they do will impact you. After this ceremony today, we ask that each of you here with us, while at the cocktail hour, take one of the stones that you will find and write a message upon it. Your stone today will be the ripple of their life to be opened in 1 year from today. That will be another part of your gift to them with a message of hope, love, or even a single word for them to reflect on 1 year from today. Elysha, Dave, at the bottom of that jar that's right here, your wedding party has also written messages for you. They are the beginning of your lives together, and all that are here with you today will be the continuance of your marriage together. May God bless you always.
Dave and Elysha, You've stated your intentions, exchanged rings as a token of your commitment, and have promised to take each other as husband and wife to live together in a loving marriage. Therefore, they have entered into the holy state of marriage. Those of you in attendance have promised to lend your love, friendship, and support to this young couple as they start the next step in their journey together. By the power vested in me by the state of Rhode Island, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What we have pledged to support today, let no one separate. Dave, Mr. Wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and honor to announce for the first time the new Mr. and Mrs. Dave Guerriero.